Oh shit, you know what it is. BeardSpeaks 145 in this motherfucker. More gathering announcements, including some pretty dope auction items. I have some sort of a fucking announcement of some sort, depending on if I get an email in the next 5 minutes. And the big boss lady of Dead Media, Lex, she's coming through via the Skype Sheen. We're going to talk BBS. We're going to talk about Denver fucking underground politics. And we're going to talk about DEADFEST, one of the biggest events of the summer. My name's Chuck Reeves. I grow hair on my face. And the beard speaks now.
Oh, come on, he's a miserable cocksucker fucking asshole. You hate him, admit it.
What up, heads? You know what it is, you know what it does. My name is Chuck Reeves. I am the East Coast Beast host. It's fucking Tuesday. I'm feeling a little funky. But I see lots of people bubbling around in chat. I see lots of flame emojis. Salute. And flame emojis right on back to each and every one of you motherfuckers. I see Shaft in here. I see Cheese House. I see Dana. Of course, Joe Wiggles in this motherfucker every night. Goofball. I see you. I see, Dita Von Bloom. I see Chris Craze. I saw the fabulous Mrs. B earlier. Hopefully Jake will be stopping by. I see some replicons. I bet you the replicons are tuned in because they think I have more information than they do. And I don't. So they can probably tune the fuck out. Why does my... Oh, you know what? Does my mic sound weird? How's my mic sound now? Anybody? Anybody? How about now? How about now? Am I good now? Somebody give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I was still set up from the earlier taping of the latest episode of For Consideration, so the mic was still in surround sound mode. How do I feel? How do I sound now? Justin, give me a fucking... a something. Do I sound better? I just turned the knob. I was going to say, I don't have any more news than the Replicon. I do have some stuff to announce. It's essentially... What do you mean still deep? My voice is deep anyway, fam. Deal with that shit. I sound like I'm in slow motion. No, I don't have the pitch shifter. Like, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. Give me 1 second here. How about now? How does my voice sound now? Ha. See, now I'm just kind of fucking with you guys. I'm wondering if it sounds better now. I keep fucking with dials and shit. Okay, there we go. That's what happened. You guys were hearing me in stereo. You don't want to hear the beard in stereo. You want to hear me in mononucleosis. Because you only want that shit one direction. Because if you get it from both sides, that shit is going to fucking drive you insane on some in the mouth of madness type shit. Yeah, no, that's what it was. I was still set up on pick up everything around me mode on this mic. And as a result, y'all were hearing me on like 7 different channels, which is fine. But this is better. First things first, got some people to thank even before today's announcements start. Obviously, as usual, first and foremost around this motherfucker and celebrating the new logo, Beard Love. MyBeardLove.com, as always, is the home for all the beard care stuff that you need to grow yourself a fine facial hair mane, such as mine, such as the beautiful ginger Rasputin. Look at it. The Beard Love logo fits right on the mic. It makes the mic look like it has a beard. You too can have a beard. Visit mybeardlove.com. I believe there's still a 20% off Father's Day sale going on. And even if they're not on sale via the regular site, mybeardlove.com/beasthost, you're going to get the 10% off Beast Coast discount. We also want to make sure we're thinking 7th Dimension 720.com, the home of Sludge. That's our new sponsor. I'm working on getting his good logos and things so I can incorporate them into the show as well. But he's a new sponsor. He's probably going to be with us at least for the next 6 weeks. Shouts to both my sponsors. Without them, what me and the Replicons had to talk about the last 2 days as we wait for larger, more important people to put out far more official fucking documents than what are, currently out there. August 23rd, the Thursday, the day before day one of Attack of the Ninjas, myself and the Replicons are proud to announce that we are going to be co-producing with Magic Ninja Entertainment the official Attack of the Ninjas pre-party. I'm gonna be there. I know Replicons, they're gonna be there. I know Andy Sherman and his 4 Juggalos by Juggalos gaming contingent is gonna be in the building. All right, I know Jake from Beard Love is trying to drag his old scraggly beard down to Kokomo, Indiana for that weekend, and what was a 2-day slapper has now become a 3-day slapper. So adjust your plans accordingly. We're going to let people know exactly what the deal is with lineup as soon as we're told we're allowed to. Co-producing a show with someone of a larger ilk such as Magic Ninja Entertainment means you have to have a certain level of patience because there's way more moving parts. So we were supposed to announce Friday. We were supposed to announce yesterday. That turned into today. Today is now nearly fucking gone. We got about 15 or so fucking minutes till the end of Tuesday. So at this point, the Beard is telling you to look out for that announcement sometime Wednesday. I know that they got an Ashtrays and Action Figures tonight over there on Magic Ninja Entertainment Radio. And hopefully something will get dropped during that broadcast. Come the fuck out. Tickets were supposed to be on sale today. I assume those will also be on sale tomorrow. Be flexible to changes. Just know we're doing something. So arrange to have your ass in Kokomo, Indiana on August 23rd. That's the Thursday. All right, Friday, day 1 of Attacking Ninjas. Saturday, day 2. Come out for the whole 3 days. Come fucks with us. I'm really happy to be able to share this with my Replicon family over there. I did a lot of talking last week about success and how success shouldn't be contingent on someone else's failure. And as much as me being attached to the official Attack of the Ninjas pre-party is cool and it's mad official, what makes it feel like a success to me is the fact that the Replicons are part of it as well, and the fact that Beard Love is part of it as well, and that 7th Dimension 720 is part of it as well. And I can't wait to go rock it out. We're going to have a good-ass time. Multiple hosts, multiple shits going on, multiple fucking giveaways. We're going to have one of the most obnoxious merchandise booths you've ever seen in your entire fucking life. So, should be dope. I keep telling people, like, it's coming. The announcement's coming. At this point, I'm starting to look like an asshole. If I didn't have the Replicons, like, seeing the same things I'm seeing, I would assume that I'm hallucinating this entire thing. But the Replicons are seeing what I'm seeing. I'm hoping that they can co-sign that, yes, Chuck is not schizophrenic. And yes, that we do have a show together in Kokomo, Indiana on August 23rd. Because I was expecting the announcement like everybody else today. But announcement's coming. Just know you should adjust your plans. It's going to be dope. And it's going to be a bunch of shit you're not going to be able to see the other 2 days of the program there. I wish I could tell you more. Like, I've been dropping vague hints all over the place. I mean, shit, I drove by a fucking vague hint today. Y'all just don't, y'all don't pick up on the vaguities. I don't understand why. What time we got? It's 11:40. We're gonna call the guest here, Lex from Dead Media, in about 10 minutes. Do me a favor, especially if you're new to the program or you have yet to do so, please hit that motherfucking subscribe button. All right, hit me with a like or a dislike. My ratios have still been kind of wonky. Views are up, complaints are down. And then most definitely, please share this on your favorite social media, whatever that may be, whether that is IG, whether you be sticking your butt out on IG, or maybe you on Facebook complaining. Maybe you sneak a Chuck Reeves link in there for your family, your friends, and your co-workers at the post office to see what kind of a person you actually are on weekends. But for real, the show is gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. Replicon said it. I got my khakis creased. I got my white tee. I got the tall joint. Like, I had to get in the time machine and go back to 05 and get the tall white tee, the khakis, the black khakis, and then I had to get on the internet to order some shoes. I got on the internet to order some shoes. That's all. I can't say anything else. I wish I could. What y'all need to do is y'all need to fucking go watch that new Axe Murder Boys video for Vibe. It's long. Song's good. My chick was sitting here watching it and she went, "He's so good." That's what the ladies say about Young Wicked all the time. The ladies, he's so good. He's dope. I think was the actual quote. He's dope. And he is dope. And he will be there Attack of the Ninjas weekend. And you should come see them. Friday, that Axe Murder record drops. Muerte. From the shit I've heard, it's pretty dope. Don't front. Don't sleep on it. You're going to be mad. You're going to be mad as fuck. And I did see the new Axe Murder Boys video. My only beef was it's long. It's like a 5-minute thing now. Good luck keeping people's attention for 5 minutes. I can barely keep people's attention for 90 fucking seconds at a clip. I see my metrics. I know you people don't watch this like in one thing. Most of y'all watch like one sentence and then turn that shit off. And then come back. So trust me, I know how hard it is. It's a good song. I'm into the song. I'm into the video. I like the fact they wrecked a car. That's always positive. That shows at least budget. And from what I heard, the record is dope. Like from what I've heard of it, the record's fire. So what else would you expect out of that? Let's see what else is populating in the good old ionosphere. The auction items for the Gathering of the Juggalos dropped, and to be honest, there's actually some pretty dope shit. There usually is. I have no problem roasting stuff that, in my opinion, is kind of not good, or how you would say in the streets, whack. But there are some dope things. I'm not going to pull up the whole list, but a couple of the dope things that really fucking like stuck out to me. And there's always a couple of those every summer. Things that it's like, well, if I had the bankroll, that would be coming home with me for fucking sure. Dark Lotus in-store tour banner. This is the ultimate Dark Lotus collectible. This banner is double-sided and features the classic Lotus cross on both sides. It's 3.5 by 7.5 feet, and it was used back in 2001 when Dark Lotus went on the in-store. That's a dope-ass fucking get. Let me tell you, I'm a big fan of like used tour banners and shit like that because there's usually only one. The Lotus Pod Studio banner, straight out of the legendary Lotus Pod Studio. This absolutely beautiful oversized canvas print measures 3.5 by 8 feet. Features ICP, Twisted Blaze, Anybody Killer, Boondocks, Dayton Family, and DJ Clay. So this picture is the infamous picture of the whole, like at the heyday, at the height of everything, essentially. And it's the one that was hanging in the Lotus Pod since the shit was created, God knows how many years ago. As usual, they're selling off Mansail Style, the newest artist on the label this summer. It's Ouija Mac. At least his album's already out, which definitely makes him a higher priced individual than, say, Light was last summer. And I guess you and your friend can, like, you can make Ouija, like, paint your toenails or something. Or maybe, like, he can explain to you what, you know, trans juggalettes mean. Let's see. The Heckles and Macabre baseball jerseys, those are pretty dope, even though they're pretty new as far as shit that was used. It's from this year. But the 665 on the back, Violent J and Shaggy, obviously, one in red, one in black. Jekyll Brothers show jerseys from 1999. Fire. Oh, no, that's not, no. These are from last year. These are from February of last year. So when they did Jake and Jack Jekyll at, yeah, I guess it was Juggalo Day. Yeah. So those are pretty dope, even though they're only a year old. The Killjoy Club jersey, DJ Paul's jersey, and then the 5 masks from the surprise video shoot. Fire. That's dope as fuck. And then, once again, they're giving out, like, unreleased music in the form of, like, these short EPs. Those, to me, are always interesting. Now, last year, I know they were releasing a completely unreleased master, some ICP track. And a couple of us speculated that we would see that track released in some form, either with, like, added fucking stupidity thanks to whoever bought it and they just wanted to shove whatever shit rapper they are on there. But I don't think anybody's heard it. And from what I heard from people who know, they got about $2,000 for that one. And you have to, you know, you work out the digits and you gotta sell like 500 copies, which, to be honest, without Psychopathic helping you promote your shit, you'd be lucky to sell 5 copies. Like, straight the fuck up. So there's some dope shit on there. Check out juggalogathering.com for more information. Of course, the Gathering of the Juggalos is going on sometime in July at Legend Valley, Ohio. I will not be there. Stay out of my inbox with the "Are you gathering?" questions. How about you fucking, like, think about it before you ask? Like, I've told people I'm booked. I've been booked. I'm booked the 27th and 28th of July here. No way I'm gathering the weekend before that. No fucking way, fam. None. Let's see. I know what a lot of you are here for. A lot of you are here for some dead media related announcements. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to drop a phone call to good old Lex. I'm getting that wonderfully wonderful. There we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we get some. Look at that. I've got video. Say hello.
Hi.
I've got audio. That's absolutely fantastic. We're only seeing. Well, let me do this. Can I make you bigger? It's cutting off like 3/4 of your head. Is there any way you can? There you go. That's a little better. All right. That's more my screen's fault than your fucking camera's fault. How's it going, Lex? Salute and flame emojis. Welcome to the Beard Motherfucking Speaks. I had your boys here a couple of weeks ago under some different circumstances, but we do know all the heads over here at the Big Speaks are huge fans of Body Bag Syndicate. Now, I want to get into you a little bit before. What brings you here today? I've been watching you online for a couple of years make moves in the Denver scene. And maybe you can explain to people out there where you came from in this. Because I saw you putting in major work for one of the major music venues in the city of Denver for quite a while. So what brought you to this point in the underground?
I started off as an intern at the Roxy under Troll and Scum, and I interned for about a year. And people kept quitting, and I just kept moving up, and even before that, I was booking shows out here in Wyoming before I ever started at the Roxy. So I've been doing this a while, and I was managing the Roxy for about 3 years. I did all their booking for support and handled all their day-to-day stuff, and that was super awesome that I got to work under Troll and Scum. They're my people. I love them. And then I linked up with BBS probably about 2 years ago in July, and just been rocking with them since.
Now, did you meet them through your business with the Roxy and them being one of those strong local scene underground guys there?
Yeah, it was kind of funny. When I first linked up with them, they weren't even allowed at the Roxy. They've
I'm not
had
surprised by that. For some reason, I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, I mean, now everything's all good, and it's all love. But there was a time there where, and it still is, where they've had a lot of haters. But I just remember the first time I heard their music and how incredibly just talented they were. And when I got the opportunity to work with them, I didn't pass it up.
So you're the manager, de facto boss, I dare to say babysitter. I know you went on that first tour run with them.
The term handler.
I know you went on that first tour run with them during the Psychomania tour. And as a matter of course, I know you spent a lot of your time at the bail bondsman and in court during arraignments, but you made sure your guys made every fucking show. And I don't think there was one major hiccup thanks to you. All I remember hearing, especially from the guys in the group, were how thankful they were that you were there. Because without you, there wouldn't be much semblance of order within their day-to-day.
I definitely can't take all the credit. We have an awesome team and we work really good together. But it's hard to tell them what to do, even when they hired you to tell them what to do. So
that's usually the worst, because they're like,
yeah,
I'll just wait, I'm paying you for what? So you can know, like it usually doesn't work.
But that tour was super awesome, and we made it through, like you said, without any major hiccups. There was a couple minors, but
well, with them, you've created the Dead Media conglomerate, and people can say Dead Gang all they want. I like Dead Media and Dead Media Market much more than Dead Gang. How did this
actually like the fans came up with that? That wasn't even us.
Oh, the hashtag was a fan generated thing?
Yeah, and we just ran with it. But
and I mean, obviously the face tats as well are a fan generated thing. I think you are the closest female to those guys who doesn't have any face tats.
Yeah.
I know they've been trying to peer pressure you for years, from what I understand.
Yeah, that's definitely funny.
But how did the whole Dead Media Market, Dead Media spring from you guys just wanting to handle BBS to now? I know you guys just signed someone new. You're planning on signing more artists, and you've actually even gone as far as creating your own festival.
So Dead Media was a brand that they already had before I came on. They just kind of let me take the brand and really run with it and, do my own thing with it. I also do Dead Media Presents, which is what I do all my shows under. And then, last year we really focused on building Body Bag Syndicate as a brand. And this year, we've got a chance to work with some really awesome artists, and we wanted to reach out and build a brand as a label and not so much as a group. So yeah, we just signed Biscuit. Later on, we're gonna announce another signee that we're gonna sign tonight. But these kids are really talented, and we're just starting to get out of just Denver, and start a real national, broader brand.
You come from a strong scene, and I always tell people there were a couple of markets in this country that were really showing the rest of the world how underground should be done, and Denver was one of those places. You were around in that scene in the days when the dual nights in a row started for the bigger artists like Tech Nine and Twisted and the Clowns. You were around for all these real strong power moves, so it's good to know that these guys have somebody with the office phone nicety experience to even out their rough serrated edge, if you will.
That's a great balance.
It's a pretty decent balance. I know Frankie's working on some solo shit.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
You guys just dropped the Get Dead video.
Yep.
Or tried to. I know it's been taken down a couple of times.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating because, everybody said their piece and, we thought we were moving on and here we are back at square one. It's frustrating, but it's super awesome video. The fans really made the video special. It's like all the fans came out to the shoot and it it is what it is. Like it's gonna prosper either way.
Well, it's a good video. I know you've got big things planned. You did Alcova last year, and it was just called the Alcova Music Festival. Now, was that the precursor to what you got coming up at the end of July that you're here to talk about?
Yes and no. I've been doing events out there under different names for a few years now. This was just the first year, like I said, that we're doing branding. So when I found out I was going to be doing it independently this year, I kind of am taking everything that worked from the last few years that I have done a festival out there and just taking those elements and bringing it to this one.
And it's called DEADFEST. It's June 27th and 28th.
It's just the 28th.
It's just the 28th. Okay, it's just 28th Saturday. Where is it?
It's in Alcova, Wyoming. So it's an outdoor venue. It's an outdoor campus, and it's right across the highway from like the coolest lake ever. There's not a lot of people out here, so it's nice to be able to, throw festivals and just get away from the people when you're from the city.
And who do you got coming out this year? I know people are really interested. I know you had said something to me about this shit's gonna break the internet, and I know last year you had a hell of a lineup. I know you had Cess Crew out there and Gmo, if I'm not mistaken. You are no slacker when it comes to booking artists. I also know that. Seeing your track record, multiple hundred shows at the Roxy, I'm really excited to hear whatever you've got on whatever piece of paper you're about to read off of.
I'm gonna have to read off of it because it's a lengthy list, and I want to go over the support before I get into the headliners.
Most definitely.
But I definitely want to touch on like the whole Peace Beneath the Streets. Like I thought that was a really awesome movement because that's what we need. So with that in mind, I kind of worked the lineup around that thought. So let me put on my glasses and be all lame really quick.
Be literate.
Yeah.
Fuck your literacy, dog. Fuck your literacy, fam.
So I'm just super blind. So definitely want to get into some of the support. There's a lot of awesome underdogs that I don't feel have a real chance to shine that we're going to put on this year. And some of these, they're all from all over. Like some of them are out of Wyoming, but some of them are out of Denver. I got some coming in from, halfway across the country. So Intelligent Design, they're a super dope group out of Denver. We've been working with them a lot. They're going to come out. They rocked last year. They're going to rock this year. I got the Brothers Boop What coming out from Denver. They're always just awesome to work with. We have Scatterbrain out of Gillette, Decipher out of Casper, my homeboy Osh, Leary out of Denver, and 5280 Mystic. And then I'm also putting on this MRDR. They're out of Fort Collins. I've been listening to them for a while, and they're just super dope. So if you haven't heard of any of those guys, I suggest you go check them out. They're all super dope. Leading into that, we're going to have the whole Dead Media roster there. So Biscuit, our new signee, he's going to be there. Obviously, BBS is going to be there. We have just some team members that are coming out that we work really closely with. CJ Dye, we'll get into that later. Sectanic, he's going to be coming back and making a return.
I was going to say, this might be one of the few times you get a chance to see him.
Yeah, he's been going through some stuff, and that's my brother. And when he found out that I was, doing DEADFEST, he hit me up and he was like, "Hey, I want to do this." So
he's a long-term underground soldier. That's somebody who's been on a fucking journey. However you feel about him, you can't feel that his journey was easy or not successful in some ways, regardless of how you feel about him as a person.
He pioneered a lot of this stuff for a lot of us to do what we do, and I don't think people recognize that enough. So I'm personally, as a fan and as a friend, super excited to have him on here. That was the icing on the cake for me. So as far as headliners go, obviously we got Body Bag Syndicate. Frankie's solo is gonna be released at DEADFEST, so
Nice.
copies for that will be available at DEADFEST.
Nice, nice.
So there'll be promotion for that there as well. And then super excited to announce this. I have DJ Clay coming out. He's going to be doing his own set. He's going to be spinning and rapping. And following DJ Clay, I have Blaze from Magic Ninja.
Oh shit! I like it. Building that bridge. It seems like there's a couple of shows. I know Clay's doing something with Lars, and if that all goes as planned, and this is a good sign as well, that's fantastic, because obviously this required phone call, and then phone call, and then phone call. I know how it goes. Everybody having to get clearance through certain people, and that's fantastic, especially given your involvement as far as clearing up certain inconsistencies about what happened this last couple weeks in Denver.
I have friends on both sides, and I wanted to really portray that we don't pick sides, we're about it.
I mean, Denver will always be
misconstrued in that drama, and we're all just juggalos. And
yeah, if Denver wasn't Clown Town, it wouldn't have happened. That's the way I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Denver has always been Clown Town. It's always been a strong underground role model for other cities in this country trying to put on and keep this fucking scene alive. And I'm sure that's what artists like Blaze and Clay see in your operation, and understand that in the end, it's all about just lifting this whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. Have them all out here. Clay's even going to come out a day early just to check out the lake and, just be a part of the actual event. I've also got Primo's Hardcore Wrestling coming out of Denver. Anybody from Denver knows what Primo's Hardcore Wrestling is. I've always wanted to do something with wrestling, so I was super stoked when we got them out and confirmed. We're going to be doing a pre-party that day before the event. It's going to be from 1 to 4. We're going to do barbecue. There'll be live music at the pre-party as well. And then we also have a party bus to shuttle everyone from the pre-party to the actual venue. And
you just taking care of everything.
Yeah, I got some super dope stuff coming. We got an obstacle course for Drunken Ninja Olympics.
All right.
And we just got some. I'm excited about it. It's like my brainchild. I've been eating and sleeping and thinking nothing but DEADFEST.
It sounds amazing. I have a couple of friends besides you doing their first fests, and I had the opportunity to go to a couple that I hadn't been to before. I'd love to do my own, but the amount of work it looks like, I wouldn't be able to do this show for at least a month leading up to it, because the amount of work goes into doing a festival. Securing your porta potties, securing your volunteers / workers, your food options, and especially if you're a first-time fest or something undergoing a name change, that can even be more difficult. So definitely salute to you for taking on this fucking workload. But like you said, I know you got a good team and enthusiastic fan base, to say the least. I don't know what else to call the willingness to touch your face, except for enthusiasm.
I like that word. That's a good one.
Enthusiastic. You know what I'm saying? We don't call them crazy. They're enthusiastic. That's the way it goes. I know you got BBS just did that remake of that Q Strange song. I know you guys you probably have some history with Q, given your history at the Roxy, and I had heard some rumors that you guys might be trying to work together with him some more. Are you potentially ready for Grandpa Q, which is exactly who he is these days? That's my boy. I love him.
That's funny. We do have a history. The first time I ever heard of him, I found his demo in my car. I was a teenager and I had no idea.
Did he steal your car and leave his demo in there? Because I'd believe that.
No, but he didn't have a name on the demo, so for years I jammed this demo and I had no idea who I was listening to. And then I seen him at one of the Gore Fest, and I heard the song, and I was like, what? And I was finally able to put a name to the face, or a name to the voice. But There's we tried to get him to do DEADFEST. There's just some scheduling conflicts, but we're definitely, you know,
He's getting ready. He's got Stormy Daniels, the chick who fucked the president, getting ready to perform at his club here in Providence. That dude, I can't even get him on a fucking Wednesday to meet me for drinks at Dave and Buster's. That's how fucking busy that dude is. I can't get him for shit. Like
I really, really wanted it, and I really, really tried for it. I tried for a couple others too, but a lot of people just aren't routing this year for some reason like they normally are, and I wasn't able to get Q Strange, but I really wanted him.
Yeah, that was somebody, he used to go out, obviously, for Gorefest a few times. He was out there at, you know, with Scum's invitation, and he always would come home and just gush. Fuck you, Chuck. You don't run shows like they run shows. They give us food, motherfucker. Like, that's what I had to put up with every time he would come back from fucking Denver, because you guys would roll out the carpet.
Well, it's more like it's an artist-ran venue. Like, Troll and Scum are both artists, you know, so they get being on the road, so they cater to those when they come through, because they know what it's like.
That place has certainly been LSP home court for as long as I can remember, at least as long as I've been active this most recent time in the game, so to speak. What do you got planned for the future as far as Dead Media? Is there any expansion happening besides artists? Are you guys going to start putting more? What you have in BBS are two completely unique personalities that either one of them could do what I do here. Is there any idea of making those guys more of a display item, so to speak, and letting them not necessarily run their mouths unchecked, but perhaps with a little editing, you could have some pretty decent online content out of those guys?
That is something that we're like, as BBS, as far as the BBS brand and the Body Bag Syndicate brand, there is things that are in the works that are actually, you know, already scripted. Just for internet content, silly little videos, not so much music videos, but, you know, announcements, things like that. We're working on our YouTube content a lot as far as BBS goes. As we sign these new artists, they're kind of going to fall back and, you know, work on building media to put out while we sign these new artists.
I know you just released some new merch. Why don't you tell the heads about that? Because you got two different charm options, both of which are bad as fuck.
Yes. So we have the Dead Media charm and the Body Bag Syndicate charm that just dropped. I don't know if you guys saw the design for the new Rusty shirts. It's like a 12-color design. They're amazing. They're just awesome. The pre-order for those shirts, everyone's been blowing me up and asking about them. They're going to go out either tonight or tomorrow. Iggy's literally working on it as I'm talking to you guys. So be prepared for the pre-order link to drop for those shirts. They're already in press, and we're just waiting for them to come in. So as far as new merch. And then I know that this summer we're going to work on some new girls merch, too, because we're running.
You guys have a lot of female fans.
We really do.
BBS has a lot of female fans. That was something, I mean, for the past, 18 months that I've been active doing this, there's been a couple of names that I throw around quite often as far as people I thought were doing shit not only right, but in a big way. BBS being one, Axe being one. And that was kind of something that I've noticed from all of you guys. Very strong female fan bases. Enthusiastic. To either tat face or cover it with some sort of mask.
Yeah.
Or both. Or both. Double the enthusiasm. It's quite a sight to be seen.
It's a trip when these people come up to you and they have like your brand tattooed on their face. Like, I didn't realize how big a deal that was. So we were out there on tour and I saw how many people had, our brand tattooed on their face. And like, if that's not a commitment, I don't know what is. Like,
that's a fucking commitment, because I've got one hater tat running around that I know of right now, but it's not on a face. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the face is, you gotta commit. That's riffraff level commitment to some level.
Yeah, that's like, you're never gonna get a job again. Like, commitment, I keep telling the guys I can't get a face tat because then there'd be nobody to represent them.
There'd be nobody to take the Monster Energy meeting.
Yeah.
You'd get kicked out of the Disney building before they even got a look. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly the way that would go. Well, is there anything else you want to let the heads know tonight before I let you go? I appreciate you coming by.
Yeah.
Where can they check out all this information about DEADFEST? Because I'm sure you're about to drop it on all your social medias.
Yeah, I'm about to drop it on the actual event page, which please go like, share, invite your friends to that. There is a couple things I want to go over. We are signing CJ Die, formerly of AXE. He's going to be rocking DEADFEST with us. He's also going to be dropping his demo for Unmask at the Gathering this year, and those demos will be available at DEADFEST as well. And then this weekend, this Saturday in Casper, we have our other signee, Biscuit, coming through at the Black Gold Grill. So definitely go check out CJ Die and Biscuit if you haven't already. And then, yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything.
And hit them with the social medias. What are the links? Facebook.com/
You can find everything that you need at deadmediamarket.com.
Well, there you go.
That's the go-to, so...
Well, awesome. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you dropping this Peace Beneath the Streets related news right here on The Beard. It's what I like to see. This is all about good shows. I know you know good shows, so it's good to see those who know good shows ensuring good shows happen.
For sure. Thanks, man.
It's a lot of the same word over and over again, but you understand what I mean. Hey, salute and flame emojis to you. I'm sure we'll cross paths soon. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me. Later.
All right, take it easy. Big Lex from Dead Market Media, Dead Gang, if you will, the face-tatted version of BBS running around right here on The Beard. Make sure you're going over to those social medias. Make sure if you're in the Denver area or in that Wyoming area, you check out DEADFEST, DJ Clay, Blaze, you dead motherfucking homie. That shit is July 28th. In Alcova, Wyoming. Ticket information and all that shit available at deadmediamarket.com. You know I'm a big fan of BBS around this motherfucker. Congratulations to their new signees over there at Dead Media, Biscuit and CJ Die. I have to look into that last one because she said formerly of Axe, and I was unaware that there were any formerly of Axe individuals. But I guess there'll be more to talk about in the coming weeks on that one for sure. Man, I know it's early, but I don't have the big parts of my announcement, I don't think. Let me check my email. Hold on. Let me check my email. My phone's been buzzing, but I think it's because my fucking charger's broken. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. Yep. Yep. Nope. Negative. Nothing. Nothing in the good old email box. So I guess that's it. Just know, August 23rd, Thursday, Chuck Reeves, The Replicons, Front Row Live, Kokomo, Indiana. Your mama, she'll like it. Bring her. I think it's $10 in advance. Ticket price is going to be different than if you get weekend passes for Attack of the Ninjas. Understand that. So, VIP, whatever, you still got to buy that $10 ticket. I think it's going to be $20 at the door. It's going to be worth it. I promise. I promise. All the bated breath stuff. I promise. But that's the thing. I'm so used to having to wait to announce shit. This isn't really bothering me as much as it normally would as far as anxiety. But some of the people involved, this is their first big major thing, and we're trying to get it announced so you guys know what the fuck's going on, because that is important. But what's more important is that you understand the need to be in Kokomo a day early on August 23rd so you don't miss the pre-party. If you fuck with me, that should be enough reason to be in Kokomo. If you fuck with me and you're going to Attack of the Ninjas, you should be there for the pre-party. If you fuck with Replicon, you should be there for the fucking pre-party. If you fuck with both of us, that's 2 reasons to be at that fucking pre-party, August 23rd, Front Row Live, Kokomo, Indiana. There's a bunch of other fucking reasons. If you're a fucking juggalo. if you're this, if you're that. Oh yeah. Before we go, I want to send out a very special congratulations to whoever the anonymous bidder was who won the Bowling with Twisted auction, donating $800 to the Unite the United charity. The Unite the United charity is putting on the Warped Tour Celebrity Bowling Pro-Am in order to benefit their charity, Unite the United. They placed an eBay auction up on eBay where people could bid on eBay and try to win a bowling experience with Twisted and about 40 other bands. I don't know what the price was on any of the other bands, but I know Twisted went for $800. And I just want to send a huge congratulations to whoever it was that won. If you didn't win, I'm sorry. Better luck next time. My name is Chuck Reeves, and I am the East Coast Beast motherfucking host. I'll be back tomorrow, heads. The beard has spoken. You ain't bowling with nobody, motherfucker.